All right, let's rock and roll. Hold on. There you go. Let's rock and roll, guys. Welcome aboard. This is the ZoomUP, the weekly ZoomUP. ZoomUP is practically online meetup. We're using Zoom application, and we decided to call it ZoomUP. It's a weekly session that is organized by SteemXP, a Southeast Asia community on Steem blockchain. And we have with us our friends. We got Zod189. Zod, say hi. Unmute yourself, Zod, and say hi.
Okay. Hi, my name is Zod189.
Okay. Then we also have Joanne. Joanne, say hi.
Hello.
Okay, that's Joanne. Joanne is the SteemXP chapter manager for Kuala Lumpur. And we also have Aaron Liang. Aaron Liang, say hi.
What's up? Hi.
And we have in my hut is the most beautiful girl in the world, Miss Cornelia. Say hi. Oh, she's not coming out, no? Connie, say hi.
Me? Hello.
Lambat reaction. She's not so sure if she's the most beautiful after.
Internet is stable.
Okay, let's blame it on the internet. Welcome to on my side. I'm hosting it, so welcome to Sabah lah. It's memang one kind. And we got very special lady. She is driving. I'm not so sure if she can see us. She got to unmute herself because currently she is muted. We got Miss Eliza Cheng, but yeah, I'm not so sure if she's there. Eliza, say hi. Okay, 5, 4, 3. Eliza?
Hi.
Okay, we couldn't see
Hi.
you. There you go. Now I can see you. So Eliza is driving. Eliza, where are you headed to?
Okay. I'm on my way home from Istana Budaya, working today actually.
Oh, I never actually know what you do.
Hello.
What do you do for living?
With a ticketing event.
Aha, I see. Okay.
I'm with an event ticketing company, the operations. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You're big
Yeah,
boss.
event.
Big
Today
boss
got
like
event
you.
in Istana Budaya. No, not my company. I work for a company only. I keep driving, you keep talking, I just listen.
Okay. Now I give everybody, since just the 6 of us, I
think my line here is not so good. Okay, I mute myself.
Okay. Okay, I give everybody else, other than Eliza, because Eliza wanted to mute herself, everybody else to unmute yourself. Go ahead. Okay, Zod. Okay, Zod is unmute.
Okay.
Joanne is unmute. Everyone's unmute. Okay, guys, welcome aboard to the show. There are several few things that I just want to discuss with you. A lot of people ask what is ZoomUP is all about. There is no really clear program because every week there will be different thing. Last week we got Joanne, Eliza Cheng, Aaron Liang, and Big Rocker at Steemfest Krakow. Aaron and Joanne and Aaron is here, and as well as Eliza who just got back. I think yesterday is also here with us at ZoomUP. Before I just move on to few things that I want to discuss about. There are things that I want to ask Joanne on her follow-up or feedback of what's going on. I mean, what do you think about Steemfest after attending throughout the whole event?
You mean after attending the Steemfest 3, what I think about it?
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think this is a great conference that if anyone have opportunity to join next year, they must go, because you get to meet people behind the project, behind the developer. So you can ask question, you can tell them that your feedback of using their app. For example, like Particle. So we met with Particle developer, then we tell Particle like what do we think, meaning like feedback of using Particle, like we hope that what kind of feature will be add on in future. And also we met with eSteam as well. eSteam coming up update is very interesting. They will have a lot of things, but everything will be on app as well, website and also applications. And of course, you get to meet Ned, you get to every other people as well in the Steam. And most importantly, you get to meet people who you always chat with them, Discord, or go to their post commenting, and then like know each other even better.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hey, we got Simon, we got Nick Chu is here as well. We were just talking about Nick. I think you're somewhere in Cambodia already, right? Or are you in KL?
Yeah, I'm in Cambodia now.
Okay.
Right.
So please listen in to the program. We were just talking to Joanne about her experience in Krakow, but at Krakow, I actually mentioned to Joanne to ask a very important question. I hope she actually asked YouTube creator. I asked Simon to actually, if there's a chance to ask, please ask it. In regards to community upvotes, like Team Malaysia, you got that the community outvoted you and things like that. I wonder if Joanne actually managed to ask this question and what is the feedback?
Okay, as for these questions, I'm sorry, I didn't manage to ask him. Did you? I managed to talk to him, but I didn't manage to ask him the question.
Almost there.
At that time, he was talking about. Yes, almost. He was talking about a project, about YouTube a lot. So yeah, I don't want to cut him off lah.
Okay. Bitrocker. Where's Bitrocker?
Yo.
Hey bro, where are you at home? You look exhausted lah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Serious exhausted lah. You need to do some massage.
It's more to the jet lag, bro. Not getting used to the time zone.
Is it? Because now I noticed that your English is a bit different now, a bit Europeanish.
Really? Should I speak a bit more like Brits, eh?
Oh.
You fancy a coffee?
Oh, I mean, a bit different really. Yeah, the slang, some slang.
We should get together, yeah, and have a bit of pierogi.
Well, if you speak like that, I wonder what would Nick Chu speak like when he come back from Cambodia.
Next week. Okay, next week.
Oh, next week, bro. Oh, yeah. I was told Nick Chu. Next Thursday, Nick, my friend told me that he saw you in Cambodia, and he told me that you stay at the Hibiscus Hotel. Is it?
Stay in which hotel?
Hibiscus Hotel.
Cheng.
I'm staying in front of Mekong River.
Oh, the hotel name is Hibiscus, is it?
I don't know. This is my first trip here.
I
will let you know by tomorrow. Okay? I'll let you know by tomorrow.
I'm very sure the hotel name.
Nikki, one of the bars near that area, there is Sabahan, which actually either owns the bar or is the manager for that bar. You could find him.
Oh, is it? What's the
Orang
name
KK.
of the bar?
It has 2 floors. Upstairs is overlooking the river with, you can see the boat at Mekong River as well. With the restaurant, restaurant. So it's on the second floor, if I'm not mistaken. You got these 2 floors, and it's a lady DJ.
Many bars.
Ibu carilah. Kau nampak orang Sabah, you cakap lah.
I wonder, guys. I wonder if if there is a Steemian from Cambodia that we know, that maybe Nichu can meet up.
Oh yeah, is there any context about like who is the Cambodia Steemian here?
I am not very sure. The guy I know, he's in Myanmar lah, but not in Cambodia lah.
No, later you text the name, then I try to DM him.
I can message him. I ask him whether he's anywhere near Myanmar lah. Hey, yeah, anywhere near Cambodia.
Not Myanmar.
You're in Phnom Penh, right? You're in Phnom Penh, right?
Yeah, Phnom Penh now. Okay, Phnom Penh.
Okay.
All right.
Well, have fun, Nikki. Have fun.
I'll be free tomorrow. Life is short, man.
Exactly. Well, I was just
go to Steemfest together. Next year we go to Steemfest together.
Oh, definitely.
Have to. Mesti.
I think next year there will be more crowd from Malaysia, right?
Depends on where it's located lah. This year I was expecting a bigger crowd, but it wasn't far off from last year's one anyway. So.
Oh, okay.
So there is a lot of and the price quite expensive, so a lot of people couldn't really come.
I know. I find it very interesting that some of the posts from other people, right, in regards to Steemfest, that the response from NET, not much of information from NET. And NET are now basically moving to a different program, initiative, right, of live streaming video and things like that.
Well, they are focusing on a project called Destiny. So he just announced Destiny, but he did not actually give any details about Destiny because he says it's too soon to give Destiny. Apart from that, we know the programmers are focusing on SMT. So there wasn't really much updates from Steam Inc. side. That was literally it from Steam Inc. So I think NET is going to be hosting a live discussion forum, and a few of the winners are being called to join in that forum. So let's wait for the updates. See when it's going to be the next Q&A session between the witnesses and NET.
Yeah.
Is there any tips when the Steam will grow?
Tips on what? Sorry.
I mean the Steam. Is there any tips that the Steam will rise?
What we know is NET was using suspenders during Steemfest, but his suspenders didn't manage to hold the price of Steam lah. That's what we know lah. When the price going up or going down, we have no idea. I think the market speculation is truly dependent on currently is quite connected with Bitcoin. Lucky thing is that SBD is still tanking at $1 and not going too low lah. So there's still hope for it to go up again.
I guess it's really something like, I think this blockchain with Steam, there's something wonderful. We got SBD, not just Steam as well, right? It makes quite a difference, right, in compared to other coins. It's very singular, like.
Well, that is a very subjective topic, a topic which is open for discussion. There are a lot of questions. Why do we need Steam power? Why do we need Steam? Why do we need what call it SBD, Steam back dollars? Why don't we just stick to one with Steam? And anybody can bring in and out. Liquidity will be so seamless. So there are a lot of questions and a lot of what call it, people having their own point of view about these three currencies. So again, that is really based on what the community is thinking and talking about. So even YouTube founder Mind Danger was in asking about why do we need different currency? Because Steam power, Steam back dollars. So why do we need this? People in a decentralized, shouldn't we be able to have the freedom to move in and out of the platform? Are they too afraid of it crashing? They don't have the economics of things. So this debate's going around. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, as you say. But I guess at the end of the day, it's the community which give the consensus to where the will be going. So those are the kind of discussions which took place during Steemfest.
Is this kind of discussion is discussed at the weakness level? I mean, trying to figure out where is the best way forward for Steam economics.
This discussion was done. It was organized by Nathan Mars actually. He called a few of the key adapts and also a few witnesses. I also joined in the so-called discussion. It's a very open discussion in terms of improving the economics of Steam and improving onboarding more people. How do we scale Steam in such a way that we are able to onboard 1 million users a month or even 10 million users a month? Because right now, the Steam blockchain cannot do that. It's just too many limitations, too many problems that Steam cannot onboard 1 million a month.
Correct.
Not for free anyway.
Correct.
So a group was formed. I'm also in a group literally to discuss how else that what can be proposed to the top 20 witnesses to give a consensus. So there are quite a few workarounds about it. I was seeing at a few different options, and it does look pretty promising. But the question is that to be able to onboard such a volume of people, there is some centralization that needs to be taken place to get into a fast onboarding. So, so there is a lot of things to be taken into consideration, and that's why the group was formed, and there's quite a number of discussions which is ongoing right now for mass adoption.
Yeah, so I mean, I noticed that Suparu mentioned that it's sort of like a decentralized governance, and perhaps there is some need for a decentralized governance to actually give that leadership, that way forward, because it does seem like, where are we headed to? There's not really clear, direction. I mean, that's how perhaps some people look at it. Is it there's a need for such a centralized, maybe temporarily centralized governance in a decentralized blockchain?
So I mean, those are things which are being discussed and being debated about. I mean, if you look at the technical aspect of things, you need to get people on board fast just by using blockchain alone. In terms of technology-wise, I don't think we are there yet. Method that has been proposed will have a certain degree of centralization prior to going onto decentralized blockchain. So many things. So many things to take into consideration. So there is So anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of things coming up, and again, a proposal is being done, not only by the witnesses but by also the guys who are making dApps, people like Steemhan, Steempress, the Epics. So these guys are all on board of this group, and let's see the decision and the creators and the decision or solution come out from these guys, because they are the ones that is trying to have mass adoption. I mean, similar to what we are doing also, but without a proper system in place, how do we do a mass adoption? So yeah, a lot of things to be taken into consideration. As and when there's new updates, perhaps I'll let you guys know. But for now, I still see a few proposals coming up.
What happened to that proposal of having 50% on the curation reward, the division curation reward, and the other one?
That proposal was done up by Kevin Wong. So he did talk to almost quite a number of the witnesses, top witnesses, which was at Steemfest. So he had this like secret meeting. A lot of people seem to be having secret meetings, things myself. So yeah, so the proposal is still ongoing. Again, it has to be a consensus. So only when you have 75% consensus or 70% consensus, then you will go forward. Apparently, it's not as simple as just changing a number. It's more to it than just putting 50% in terms of curation rewards. Because there's also like how the curation curve, linear and times whatever. So there's more technicalities behind it than just changing a number. Apart from that, of course, you have to do the convincing of the top 20 witnesses. Make sure get their consents to agree on the curation reward thing, and then it will be brought forward. Then it will be put through, then it will be live. So yeah, so it may take a while. It's not an overnight thing. You can't just say something and it automatically happens, unless you have enough stake. But right now, it's still under discussion.
Oh, it seems like there's so many things on the table, as in proposal, as in things that need to be discussed, and then we also have SMT that is not here, not there, but expecting to be next year, early next year. A lot of things on the table. How does everyone feel about this? I mean, with the way forward for Steem, especially with the price that is low right now. Yeah, how does everyone else feel about this? Aaron, or maybe Joanne, or Zod? Zod, maybe? What do you think about this, Zod?
You mean the Steem rate that is down now?
Yeah. With the Steem price that is down now, and then at weakness level, there's so much discussion that's been put forth, a proposal to improve perhaps its policy, its technology, or whatnot, right? I mean, what do you think about the whole thing? Because at the end of the day, all we want is to we want to see that Steem platform grow. We want to see the price increase. But what's your thoughts on this?
Well, I think during the Steemfest, Nat did say something about he envisioned how the Steem ecosystem or what Steem needs, which is he envisioned more initiatives or apps coming up. So I think right now that is, if we want Steem to grow, we need to have more apps, like more entrepreneurs that actually create new initiatives. Like right now we have a pretty few strong ones. We have like Steemhan, we have like Foundation, we have I think Utopian.io, eSteem, and all these apps which will latch onto the Steem blockchain. And later on, when SMT comes out next year around, I think it mentioned March or something like that. So when it comes out, let's say all these apps get to use SMTs, and I feel that SMT would be the only way forward. I mean, to expand the Steem blockchain in terms of fortifying the Steem blockchain, like how we were looking at Ethereum. Ethereum has like 100,000 smart contracts on it. Means people are building their own tokens under the Ethereum blockchain. So I kind of foresee that it won't be like a short-term kind of thing. It's over time where beneficial initiatives that adopt Steem blockchain, which is probably can adopt SMTs or adopt Steem itself, then only you can see like Steem will stabilize and have its own economy, and it doesn't just follow Bitcoin all the way lah. But then that is like super far-fetched, because right now we know that Steem is like at its infancy stage. There's so many things to do, like the consensus thing and so many proposals going on. So I'm not sure where Steem is heading, but I'm actually hopeful for SMTs, because it actually opens new doors and opportunities for people. Unless let's just hope that our Steem wallet don't have all the shit coins, like initiatives that adopt SMT. Then you see all your wallet, your Steem wallet got all the other weird coins which has no value. Then it's no point lah. So we actually have a lot of bright minds in Malaysia itself, like Super Coding. We have Kim Zua in Aki Steem, who is building a website that is going to latch onto Steem it, and probably going as well. So I think we do have a lot of bright minds just in Malaysia alone. So now we just need to learn how to cultivate this and actually guide these young entrepreneurs to actually start up their own projects well. Then I think Steem would be more stable.
Well, I agree.
I think if you shouldn't actually be looking at the US value. If you actually check Steem versus Bitcoin, which is usually the underlying currency, there's not much movement there. So reason why when Bitcoin drop in value in the US value, and of course Steem follows Zola. So I think what is more important, like what Zod has mentioned, is onboarding a lot of developers. So that's why next year one of the biggest focus that I will be looking at is actually running more hackathons to get more developers on. Apart from that, SMT, if you took a look at Good Karma's presentation, he has it's called the SteemX. SteemX is the first SMT exchange, which all the shitcoins will be there. But take into account, it's good to have a lot of shitcoins, because 95% will be shitcoins anyway. But 5% will be like the diamonds of the lot. And with a lot, I mean, like it's like YouTube lah. You have 95% shit videos, 5% awesome ones, and the awesome ones are the ones that actually bring the entire platform up. So for literally SMT, I do see that there will be a lot of shitcoins, that's for sure, and that is expected. But that is the only way that you scale.
Video such as this lah, which will be the most awesome on DTube, and and I would just like to take on what you call Zod, what Zod mentioned just now. You know that he said that Steem is still at an infancy stage, right? It's just somehow, you know, some people are on this platform a bit longer. I'm here like 1.5 years. When you say infancy, I feel like I'm growing old. Like I'm an old man, really, waiting, right, to see that it just fly up to the moon. So yeah, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. But I want to also highlight to also welcome Adi. Adi also just came on board. Adi, say hello, Adi. Please unmute and say hello so that people know that you're here.
Hello.
All right. Adi is the SteemXP
Hello,
chapter
everyone.
manager for Kota Kinabalu. Welcome aboard, Adi. Oh, you're a bit late today, bro.
Hello. Yeah, very stressed for the masterclass, only 5 participants at the moment.
Don't worry. We'll sort this out.
Yeah.
Some of the swags that we'll be giving on the masterclass. You have the swags, right, with you?
Yeah.
The bootcamp will be few participants. Yeah.
Joanne, show some of the swags.
Okay,
Where's
wait.
the swags?
We hot quite a lot.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we kind of. I want to take more, but somebody go and churi all the t-shirts. No, not churi lah. I mean, somebody took all the t-shirts before me.
At my closet there. Closet.
Okay,
Yeah, I put it there.
why don't you come in and then
Yo.
Oh my God! How you guys move so fast? You teleport to each other's house. What the hell?
This is what.
Hey, imagine if all of us same house, eh? Maybe all different.
Yeah, same house.
I think there's another one. Right, Daniel also has one something like that.
I need to figure out Aaron's skill set on teleporting. This is hebat lah, bro. Why?
Okay, so Joanne has a few swags.
this is from eSteam.
Nice.
Well, we have some from BitShare.
All right. Which year was this?
I want to share.
We have from Steemfest.
Nice, lovely. That looks good on my laptop.
And then we have from SteemXP Wallet.
Oh, I've been using it. I really love that.
We have also, at the moment, we have music as well.
Oh yeah, I need to check that out. I haven't really checked that out using.
Music. This one is wait a moment. Can you see all?
Yep, nice.
This one I'm not sure from. I think from Steam
Steam
Cafe.
Cafe.
Sorry.
Steam Cafe.
This one is from Steam Cafe.
Is that a sticker?
No,
It's
no.
blow up then do the clapping thing.
Oh, awesome, man.
Tak, tak, tak.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. I just before I
I
move
think that's
on.
about it.
That's it. I will. That's good enough. At least we got some swag to give around. Maybe later Joanne can take photo and then we can put it in the post to entice people to also to be excited about it. Right? Wonderful. Thank you very much, guys, for bringing it over. But just before I continue on with the next question, I just would like to highlight on a few things that was brought up to my attention. Patiko.
Sorry. Utopian.
Utopian. Oh my God. Utopian, yeah. Utopian logo. So what was highlighted to my attention was that on SteemXP Discord, if I don't know if you guys are aware, on SteemXP Discord, we have break it down into members. We got the chapter managers, and we also have recently we create one called the visitors. I just like to highlight to everybody, if you're watching this, if you join SteemXP Discord, but you are not from Southeast Asia or you don't live in Southeast Asia, you will be placed in as a visitor. The reason being is because you won't have the access to on the post promotion to get the support of the community upvotes. Although we're only giving like few cents right now, it's pretty little. But the purpose of it is to actually support the Southeast Asian communities with the upvote. And if you are watching this and you are not on, if you are not on SteemXP yet, please check out www.steemxp.com and figure out what we are all about. We are looking at creating mass migration of Southeast Asian nation people into Steem blockchain, and we are also looking at putting in more investors into Steem. So yeah, so these are the things that I just want to highlight. I also want to highlight to anyone that's watching, if you are at Kota Kinabalu, Sabah, Malaysia, there is an upcoming bootcamp next week on Wednesday, and there is also Steem Masterclass, which is, it happened by end of the month, and our witness BitRocker 2020 will be there and share his insights and learn all the tricks lah, from the Sifu, from the guru himself. So yeah, these are the things that I just want to highlight. Before we end the video, we have several minutes more to go. Typically, this kind of video, we got like around 20 minutes, but suddenly I got this pop-up screen from Zoom, awarded me an extra minute for no reason. I don't know why. So I hope it will be an extra line. Huh? So I am happy with Zoom right now. I'm very, very happy with Zoom. So I would just like to proceed with the next question. I think it's to me, it's a very important question. It's because I couldn't figure out what's really the best practice, right? Because I see a lot, not just on Team Malaysia, not just on Discord, I see people, we have this thing called community upvote. We upvote and there is messages below it that say it is upvoted by the community. Apparently, in YouTube, it's a no-no. I was informed that it's something that is not acceptable. It's seen as a spam. If it's a big bot, I understand, but if it's a community upvote, I see it differently. You know, I would like to hear what you guys think. I would like to hear what you guys think. Maybe Eliza, is Eliza still there? I mean, I haven't heard from Eliza. I think Eliza.
Yeah, happy birthday, Eliza.
Happy birthday! I almost forgot. Happy birthday, Eliza. We're gonna, all of us gonna sing birthday song after this, okay?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you, thank you.
So, Eliza, what's your view on that statement I mentioned earlier in regards to the community upvote placed on YouTube?
Well, actually, I don't know, like, why is it a big no-no? Because it's not like what you said, it's not a big board, it's just a community vote, right? So I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Simon, do you have any add point on it?
That is something which I actually did not ask, and I don't think it should be a problem because the delegation that was given to DTube was to help DTube grow, and I do not see why the moderators have actually put certain restrictions as to who gets asked to community upvotes, and you know, even if a person use Bitbot, so what? At the end of the day, if a person use Bitbots and upvote their own post that is a DTube post, DTube earns in curation rewards. So I don't really see the problem there. That is my personal opinion lah. So unless you actually reach out to one of the moderators on DTube itself, then we can see. Yeah. But again, it shouldn't be a problem. Whether person use whatever bots to upload their own posts, let them be, because DTube earns at the end of the day. So I don't know what's the.
I actually would like to hear it from the DTube creator himself. What's his view on it? Because people have different opinion about this, you know. But since it has been specifically mentioned DTube, I would like to actually know, because I'm a bit curious. It's a conflicting of idea, right? And for us, we want to see the community grow. We want to support them, right? We also at the same time want to make sure that people is aware of our community And once they know about our community, maybe they can also support us as we are actually putting value to the blockchain. So it's a two-way street. That's how I look at it. I mean, too bad question was not able to address in Steemfest. Hopefully, I should tag. Who's the creator of DTube, by the way? Simon.
Himine in Danger. HEIMINDANGER. Something like that.
I hope you watch this video. You know, somebody mentioned him. I'm so curious about it. But yeah,
I think best. Have you tried going to the Discord channel and actually ask the question itself? I mean, has the question been asked?
I'm not on YouTube Discord. I'll add in. I think I add Matthew was in, so I'll use Matthew as the question now. Ask Matthew to throw the question. But I have to ask.
I do guess and actually ask a question first before trying to get in touch directly with Human Invasion, because I'm sure it's the community that actually decides on this and not the founder itself. The founder may have a good say in it, but usually it's the community that actually decides.
So what happened when community have a different side of opinion? Everybody have different opinion. Who made the decision?
Then I guess that is then consolidated back to the founder lah. If it is a critical issue, if it's not a critical issue, I don't think it's a big problem anyway. So
correct. Okay. Point taken. I would like to hear. I mean, is there anybody else who have any question for BitRocker since he's here, or maybe to Eliza or to Aaron or to Joanne because they went to Steemfest? Adi, you have to ask anything? Oh, Connie maybe. Connie or Adi?
No, don't have.
Oh, here.
Sorry.
Maybe ask Joanne how Project 7. I think Joanne very happy to meet Project 7 there.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I'm happy to finally meet him after being in Steam Hunt moderator for a couple of months, and he's really nice, and handsome as well.
Yeah, very good looking. Very good looking. So my question is, my question is, Joanne, his handsomeness, 1 to 10, how many you give?
Oh, well, for him and being Asian, him being Asian, I think about 8.7.
Wow, not bad.
Where's the 0.3?
Look at Aaron's Liang reaction.
Why being Asian? If it's European.
While you answer that, I'm looking at Aaron's Liang reaction now. I should record this. It's fascinating to see his reaction. Like, Zot, are you still there, Zot?
I'm here. I'm laughing, but muted.
I got a question for you, brother. I've been thinking about asking you this for quite a while because I was browsing through this website, right? I cannot remember what's the website name. And on this website, they got a list of everything Steam, everything. All the development and everything are inside. And one of the things that I noticed is called Pay to Steam.
Okay.
Any updates on that?
Oh, the Pay to Steam? Oh, that one, not my one.
I saw your name there, brother.
It's Steam.
Oh, really? No, not Pay to Steam. Pay with Steam.
Pay with Steam. Correct. Yes.
Yeah, so
I like the logo.
What happened is... Oh, really? Thank you. What happened is already 1 year, but then we don't have funds. And then the person in charge of logistic, which I won't name here lah, the person in charge of logistic, in charge of getting the funds and all, he's not around already. So it's just left with me. Basically, in the whole initiative, it's just me and my friend lah. So the development side, he's dealing with. He had some conflict with the development team. So it was quite bad lah. So I kind of like told him like, you better get your shit settled. If not, I will be out of this whole thing lah. Yeah. So ever since then, there's no progress whatsoever. It's sad lah. It's sad because it's supposed to be something revolutionary for Steemit. It's something where people can buy products on Steemit, Amazon products and all that. But it's sad that like conflicts happen like among them. Then we cannot progress anymore. So I'm not sure. Keep in view. Maybe one day he'll come back and find me.
Having said that, during Steemfest, busy.org is going to be releasing a market space. So it looks really good on screen. I haven't tried it out.
I saw that also. It's out already?
It should be out very soon. And also there's another one called D-Store. D-Store, which you can use the whatever and embed it into your website or whatever. So there are a few things that came out during this Steemfest. D-Store and busy.org, their market space. So it's purely off Steam, and it looks pretty good lah. Looks pretty good.
So are you saying?
Yeah, I think a lot.
I'm just saying. Are you saying that with this store you can create your own store? I mean, with your own product and things like that. Is that how it works, Simon?
That looks like the direction it's going. You have to check it out. Check out the website and figure out more. Because when I took a look at it, it was still a bit rough on the edges. But I think it's just need some fine tuning, and it should be good to go. But yeah, I heard about this store, the marketplace by Busy through Steemfest. Busy's marketplace looks really good. It's quite similar lah. So looking forward to see more about that lah.
Okay. Because one of the things that we've been thinking about and also have discussed is about creating a merchandise store on SteemXP. And we have spoken to Aaron, and Aaron would like to take the lead on this. Maybe this is something that Aaron want to look at the kind of option there is in the existing platform. So that's the reason why Zod, I was asking you about it, because I wasn't sure about this store. I wasn't sure about Busy having something similar. So I wanted to ask you about this, because it seems like a wonderful idea, right? That maybe Aaron can patch on and actually use it as a platform. So now Aaron do have so many options to actually play with. Actually, it becomes so much more interesting. It's basically feasible.
Actually, that's true also. You can also talk to Little New Things about her DSS system. She's been talking about the DSS. Have you heard of DSS? DSES? Yeah, so it's supposed to help with mass adoption of Steam and Fiat. So probably, I mean, if you want to know more and collaborate or something, can ask her on her opinions as well about this.
Yeah, is it relating to setting up sort of like an online merchandise shop?
It's more to it's not setting up a online store or e-com. It's basically e-commerce lah. But it's trading for Steam and Fiat, something like that lah. So you need her to explain more. I also don't really really understand DSS concept.
Perhaps Aaron Lang have some input on that. Aaron?
Aaron, cannot hear you. Cannot hear you.
Oh no.
Okay, much better. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a concept where everyone adopt the buying with Steam lah. Instead of using fiat to buy items which your fellow Steemians offer to sell online via the platform. It's you don't need to set up any e-commerce store. You just peer-to-peer. It's an adoption of that.
Which
So
is
what I understand from Peter
which
New
way-
things.
Oh, okay. Which we are all doing right now, right? I mean, we are buying, right? So it's not a platform
actually
yet.
in Team Malaysia, the stock is there already.
Widespread of
The rules are there.
teaching others to use. I mean, like, adopt this peer-to-peer concept.
Oh, okay.
So-
Wait, let me get this right. So it's basically an education about using Steam to purchase things, lah, right? So it's not a online platform or things like that. Not that yet. Okay, I couldn't hear you, but from your reaction, I think that was the answer.
I mean, from my understanding, is something like that. The concept is.
Okay. So wait, well, I just want to highlight something. I noticed that you're using this earphone and this airplane pilot thing, right? And Zot is also using the same thing, but it's green in color, and yours is like black in color, right? And Aaron and Zot was saying to me that this is a good thing to use for things like this, or to do radio broadcast. But I noticed that it's a bit difficult to hear on yours. So in my I'm like 50-50 right now. I want to buy or not, because Zot's side it works well, Aaron's side doesn't work well. So Zot,
I haven't fully configured on my end.
Have to buy.
Have to buy.
Who wants to buy? Thumbs up, upward.
Oh, you're already testing using that.
I haven't tried this one yet. So
what is that?
I thought you have been installing and used that.
no, I haven't tried this. I haven't tried it out yet.
You should try it.
That's a bit lah, but okay lah. Cheap stuff from.
What is that? What's that, bro? That's like a mic.
Yeah.
It's a mic. Yeah, it is a mic.
Shit, man, you have to bring it over, lah, bro. You know, I'm like so pissed off right now, you know, because you got a lot of good shit in KL. You can get a lot of good stuff. I'm like, my God, man, don't have.
Lazada, bro, Lazada.
Oh, you're using Lazada.
Mana ada Lazada tu?
This one I bought from Poland. I mean, like, this is the only thing I got from Poland. I was quite cheap, so, and because I know it's so hard to find over here, so yeah, I got it from Poland.
Oh, okay. Wah, you buy one only lah. Yeah.
Talking about mic, I mean, how about the update about the SoundCloud that will be integrating into Steam? Is that any update yet for the SoundCloud?
It's only integrated with SoundCloud and D-Sound, right? Not integrated to Steam yet.
This means SoundCloud to D-Sound now.
That's the only. To Steam, no update yet.
Okay.
So are you saying that D-Sound is actually on Steam blockchain, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So the integration is with SoundCloud. When you put it SoundCloud, it goes to D-Sound and you monetize it through Steam blockchain, correct?
I think it's the other way around. When you post in D-Sound, you can cross-post to SoundCloud. Something like that.
I'm a bit curious when Joanne mentioned just now about Steam development, because to me Steam is like Partico, so like both are both are on steroid, kind of mobile version on steroid for Steem blockchain. So with the new development on eSteem, you think it will crash Partico? Because I've been loving Partico. I mean, right now, you know.
I think both of them are good for Steemian. I mean, both projects are excellent for Steemian. And there one thing that I think amazing now for eSteem is you can search. There is a search button on eSteem website where you can search for your own post. You can search for other people's posts using a keyword. So something like Google search.
Wow.
That's something that Steeming.com don't have. So I am amazed of that. And also moving forward, I think hopefully by early next year, they will release where you can record a video on eSteem app and then upload it to Steem blockchain. This is something that I really, really look forward to.
Video? Seriously?
Yes. Serious.
So
I see the demo. Yeah.
It's on their own. It's not at YouTube. It's just on their own.
On their own. But this one have to wait for the release. I saw their demo and it's that's what I'm waiting for as well.
Wow, they are seriously making people steam right now. Very good
So for Partico itself, Partico, you can there is a new app, Partico messaging. I mean, at the moment it's only available on Android, so not on iOS yet. They will be releasing soon, where you can message each other. You know, so like like Facebook messaging.
I haven't tested it. Seriously, got already now.
Yeah, Android only.
Damn, I need to do an update Oh my god. I want to
everything.
What
the hell? What the hell?
Your talking is like Terminator.
Exactly. I mean, are we being invaded? What the hell's going on? Is that alien?
Oh, you can change the voice, is it?
Oh, did Bitrocker bought a fake version?
Yeah, man. the new particular update is pretty awesome. I'm using the chat quite frequently. Yeah, you should try that.
Hey, I got an interesting update for you guys now. This is regarding to SteemXP and which I want to discuss with Bitrocker later when he's here. I got a call today in which there's an interest to get from the ministry to actually come up with a module to empower community that is below B40 on regards to content creation on blockchain.
Sounds interesting.
But it's specifically for Sabah only lah.
You're talking about content to educate, is it?
Correct. They've been looking at Steem blockchain. So they're looking at how can this B40, right, can learn how to do quality content and also earn, can earn lah, and improve their life lah, their level lah. I don't know what other than B40. What is above B40? I'm not so sure. I need to study this shit.
I don't even know what B40 is.
Yeah. So it's like a category. It's like a category of society where
I think income below 2,000 or family income below some certain level.
Yeah. I think I agree. Something like that. I heard something like that. So it's a local program that want to be initiated. They are willing to give grant for it, but it's for the state to assist this community. They will do the selection of who can attend. And so this is something which is new. I would like to discuss with Bitrocker when you're back. It's like when I received the phone call, I was like, damn. Now and it's from a person that is my contacts, which is a legit guy. So I'm like, wow, something interesting, no?
I guess that has been done before. So in terms of syllabus and everything, we already have a guidelines how it can be done, because this was done together with Maverick, remember? So I think somewhere last year that we did it, or was it early this year that we actually did it? So in terms of content and everything, I think we do have the content already. So it's just that the question is, is the content going to be taught in English or in Bahasa, or I think just a language thing.
Correct. It's what you call. So I think it's the same thing that you guys have done with the underprivileged children, right? That is
exactly
grant,
that's exactly.
grant as well, right?
That was not really a grant. That was a project done by Accenture. So that was privately funded. So this one in the government level, so it's going to be slightly different.
Okay. So yeah, this is there are some more information that I cannot disclose, which is it's pretty interesting. So I'm waiting for you to come back to KK and we discuss this lah, bro. So anybody else who wanna do a shout out, maybe to your grandmother or to your uncle or to whoever, right? Anybody? we about to. I got a few minutes left on this, so I'll give everybody a round and to say something as we close this. Maybe we can start with Zod, since Zod is wearing a green color. That thing. What do you call that thing? That thing. Green color thingy. Go ahead, Zod. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway, I just want to say thank you, Daniel, for actually doing this ZoomUP. And guys, if you guys don't know about SteemXP, do check at SteemXP. It's going to be a very huge initiative, a very potential one, because we have a lot of awesome members actually running it together. So yeah, check out SteemXP, guys.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Joanne, go ahead, man. Joanne. I was just go ahead, man. Ridiculous, man. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. I would like everyone to smile in the camera. Look at the camera now. I would like to do
You're getting a screenshot. Wait. I'm doing a screenshot as well. Okay. Do the countdown. Ready?
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Smile. Okay, done.
There you go.
So I would like to thank you, SteemXP, to organize Zoom, and I'm looking forward for ZoomUP for next week.
Awesome. Maybe you can host it next week.
Huh? So, okay.
Yeah, maybe you can host it, huh? So I would like to see that it's hosted by different guys. Yeah, it will be interesting because everybody will have a different viewpoint, right? So it's actually interesting to listen. All right, Aaron Liang, let's see if your black thingy, what do you call that, work? Let's see if it works.
It's a headset. Just now my mic wasn't properly configured. That's why it's very hard to hear me. Yeah, I've fixed that. Okay, shout out to Ned. We all love his hair.
Shout out to Ned, huh? Ooh. All right. Hey, I thought this is a headset. I thought they got something else for that. I got another name for it.
No, yours is headphone. This is headset.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Oopsie. I definitely need to learn my terminology, man. You're right.
Headset.
Okay, moving forward to Cornelia. Go ahead, Cornelia.
Just like to say thank you to all the participants who just attend the Steemfest. Thank you for giving us an update. I think there's a bit, just more about the updates, but I look forward for to hear more lah. I think wait for him to come down here to KK, and then he's going to update us lah.
Oh yes.
Update us more about Steemfest.
Nice. All right. Okay. Next one is to Eliza. She's driving. Are you still driving? Is that you still in the car?
No, I have arrived already. Just I'm still in the car.
Wow, you are super committed lah, Eliza. You're really solid like you.
No lah, I'm driving, then I'm alone. I'm alone, then I can do anything I want, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you for the ZoomUP. My second time, so still like a bit awkward for me. And seeing myself in the screen is so weird. Yeah. So, thank you.
You actually enjoy yourself at the first ZoomUP, right? I noticed you actually enjoy it, right?
Yeah, and still like, okay, weird, but then still enjoy because like everyone is doing it, right?
I think you did a fantastic job pulling all this wells. You and Joanne and Aaron were like pulling everybody in. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. You know, at one point,
okay.
What the hell is going on? Everybody's like, what the hell?
Because we can.
But
they are also very happy because we are all like having cameras in front of us, like people in front of us, so they also hi like that.
I know. You know, on the video, it only come out like whoever speak come out, right? But on my screen on that day, because I got everybody on my screen, I'm like, okay, what the hell? Who's next? Who's next? It was really fascinating though, you know. But thank you very much, Eliza, Aaron, and Joanne. It was really wonderful, man. Yeah.
Thank you.
Eddie, B-boy Eddie. You have anything you want to say?
Hello. Okay, first, happy birthday again, Eliza.
Happy birthday, Eliza.
Thank you.
I mean, I've been in DTube for almost 1 to 2 weeks, but I encourage more and more people to use DTube because the DTube itself is really encouraging. They really upvote quite a certain amount. So yeah, I really encourage everyone to use DTube to post video or maybe the tutorial or anything. Yeah, because currently DTube is quite encouraging also and quite supportive.
Yeah, DTube, SteemHan, SteamXP. I noticed that these three is pretty solid when it comes to you know, the reward, the upvote that they give out for the content that you create. I'm actually looking forward for SteemXP World Map. SteemXP World Map. I'm really looking forward for Steam World Map or SteemXP World Map, either that. But I'm really looking forward for it because I really love what's happening. You know, it's really interesting. I noticed there's another one as well. This guy's called Clean Planet.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You
yeah.
Those
Yeah, they have an event during the Steemfest where you go around the city, you pick up rubbish, you earn Steem.
Correct. They're doing this kind of initiative. They're going global with it. They don't have a beautiful website yet. They don't have a sort of like a website that really works to get everybody in it. But I kind of like the idea. It's just perhaps how do you do the verification, right? But I think it's a good idea somewhat, right? So yeah, that's another thing that I noticed. I really want to look forward for. I want to check it out this store. That's something. So just before we finish off, I just like to give this last word to our witness, Bitrocker 2020. I noticed that he's been writing something up on his screen, and I think he's coming up with a very long speech. So please, Bitrocker 2020, go ahead.
Salam sejahtera.
Oh. But you gotta do with your European slang, bro. You came back from Europe.
Oh yeah. So okay. So I hope that looking forward to meeting all of you at the Kota Kinabalu.
So together with me, I will be bringing a lot of fancy stickers and goodies from the Steemfest. So do come along to the masterclass and the bootcamp, and we will have a very jolly good time there.
I thought you were going to say jolly good Christmas. Hey, but since I just mentioned about this Christmas, thank you very much, Vitroka. I just like to get a last quick word. Please do check out the SteemXP collaboration with Bonfire. We're doing the Christmas charity project that will give underprivileged to give a helping hand to underprivileged. At the end of the day, I don't think it's just about what Steam you give or the upvote you give to the project. It's about we are actually giving some hope and a bit of love and kindness in the season of Christmas, this coming Christmas. Yeah. So especially for these kids, which I think really deserve most of that. So yeah, I hope you do check it out. Check out the foundation. I also will share the link on this video below about this. At the same time, I'd just like to highlight to you two things. All of this kind of ZoomUP meetup, this ZoomUP session every week on every Friday at 10 p.m. Malaysia time. Whatever upvotes received on this ZoomUP will be given to SteemXP to increase its steam power. With the increase of steam power, we will support the community in Southeast Asia. It wouldn't be individual, although I host it. We can get somebody else who hosts it, but it should be given to the SteemXP, to increase the steam power in SteemXP. But this week, I would like to specifically give the upvote received on this ZoomUP session to the charity project for this Christmas. And I think if everybody here agree to it, I'm looking faces. Everybody seems happy about it. So yeah, I would like to give it to the Christmas project. So till then, I think that's it, guys. Merry Christmas, advance Christmas to you guys, especially for the kids who will be getting these awards. And thank you very much for your time. I'll hope to see you again next week. Thank you very much, guys. See you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.